You are married him. No more arguments. Your mother's call whispered through the living room as you stood frozen, your eyes wide with disbelief. But why me? Taehyung was the one who was supposed to. Taehyung refused, and we can't back out now. It's Jungkook. We are already given our word. She looked towards your elder sister Mina, who stood in silence, eyes slurred and lips trembling, unwilling to meet your gaze. She had begged and pleaded not to marry the Jeon here. The man removed to the. You had seen him only once, Jeon Jungkook, all black suit, no smile, no warmth, eyes that made you flinch without reason. She kept what if I refuse to? Your father stood up from the couch. Then we lose everything. You stood beside him at the altar, hand shaking under the heavy gold bangles. Your red bridal langa wind on your body like chains. Jacob did not say a word, but he stared silently, constantly. Even when you tried to look away, you felt cagey. That night the young sat on the edge of the bed. Trembling, he walked in, unbothered, unhurried. "Don't worry," he said softly. "I won't touch you." His voice was stiffer than you expected. "What you are surprised? You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you?" She looked at him, and for the first time, his eyes were not cold, they were sad. He rarely spoke, but when he did, his voice was gentle, controlled, yet his habits were odd. He never ate with you. He kept a journal and looked it. He stared at the rain for hours. Once you woke up and found him in the living room at 3 a.m. trying a portrait of you from memory. You did not speak, you pretended not to see, but something inside you twitched. You should not have, but physically won't. One morning, when he was out, you found the key hidden behind a painting. Inside the journal were pages and pages of you drawing poems stairs. She smiled at the wedding just fine. I sighed. It was for the guest, not me. She does not know I have loved her since that summer. If only she could see I am not what they say. Your heart pounded. You closed the journal, guilt blooming in your chest. He was not a physico. He was just lonely, broken. That evening thunder cracked through the sky. You were in the garden, drenched, eyes shut, screaming into the rain, and then arms. Strong arms pulled you inside. "Are you insane?" he shouted, shaking to "You are calling me insane." You snapped. "You don't speak to me. You live in shadows. You stare at me like you want to devour me and run away all at once. What am I supposed to think I am?" He flinched. "I stay because I can't believe you are here." His voice broke. "You went still. You were never supposed to be the bride," he whispered, "but I prayed it would be you." "I saw you 3 years ago," he said one night on the terrace. "You playing at Mina's university function. You were standing near the back with the paintbrush in your hand. Laughing, there was sweat on your cheek. You stared at him. You remember that?" He nodded. "I fell in love that day. You did not know what to say." His honesty was pure, terrifying, and beautiful. He started waiting for you at breakfast. He let you decorate the room. He laughed once at your clumsy dancing. He even let you paint a wall in the study, something you never thought a perfectionist like him would allow. You stared, looking forward to him coming home, to his rare smiles, to the way he looked at you, not with passion but with silent hope. It happened during a family dinner. Your uncle whispered, "Poor girl married to a physical like him. He does not even blink right." Jungkook remained silent. "But you did not. It's not a physical," you said coldly. Standing up, here's more human than most of you. The room went quiet. You did not realize, Jungkook, we staring at you, lips parted slightly as if your words had breathed something new into him. That night he came into the room, hesitant. You were brushing your hair. "Thank you," he said, "for defending me." You looked at him through the mirror. "You don't have to thank me. You're my husband." Silence. Then he moved closer. You froze. He gently took the brush from your hand and began combing your hair. Soft, careful, reverent. "Do you still think I am a monster?" he asked to turn around. "No, I think you are the only one who ever saw me." You were in his arms, on the same bed, no longer sleeping back to back. He read you poetry he had written. He took you on night drives just to listen to music. He smiled more, and you had fallen in love not with the image but with the man, with his flaws, his fears, his quiet love. 1 year later, as you painted the nursery wall, he sat beside you holding your paint stained hand. "Do you remember?" he whispered, "when you thought I was a physico? You laughed, you kinda were." He grinned, but you still stayed. You looked at him, heart full, "Because I saw the real you, and I fell in love with that man." The end.